Thomas and Friends 47 here. Before we get started with today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to Vickerstown Videos right here on YouTube. They make awesome remakes and they have great reviews too. So please check out their channel in the description below and give them a sub and let them know in their comments that Thomas and Friends 47 sent you. Alright, with that, let's get on with today's video. Hi guys, Thomas and Friends 47 here, and today we're taking a look at the brand new Thomas and Friends Wooden Railway to Knapford Station. I was so excited when I saw this at my local Barnes & Noble. I could not believe it, and I was just so excited to finally have this in my collection. Here's a comparison of the box to a Thomas Wooden Railway 2 item. See there, it's quite a large box. Here's the back of the packaging. You'll see it shows everything that's included, including pieces and all sorts of cool stuff, the track. 17 pieces in all, very, very cool. There's also little play features on the back there too. And here's the other side that has this awesome layout that shows you everything you can build with this new range. Here's the top of the packaging, and the bottom. And you'll see that I paid $89 for this item, which I do feel is fair. Now here's the inside of the box. You'll see that everything is packed up very nicely. There's also these printed elements to the packaging that really gives it a Thomas experience throughout. I especially like this booklet, not only because it's in color, but it shows you little bits of Thomas branding and how to assemble everything. And the roof is actually, it snaps in place, and you have to screw it in with some screws that are included there. And there's also this little checklist with all of the engines in the back, and I thought that was pretty cool too. It even has some of the play sets, including Tidmouth and a little starter set there, and shows you the layout they can build. Next, the engine and track were packed in this little box, and the engines and cars in this case, are wrapped in this nice paper, as well as this roof, which really gives, again, a premium experience to the whole thing. You'll see how it was packed there. And speaking of cars, let's take a look at them here. You'll see that Annie has a lot of great details, including wheel details, the printed glass there, I really like. You also see that there's hollow space, and that's to work with the slide system that I'll show you in just a few minutes. But very cool. You could easily put some fake glass in the windows if you wanted to and customize it. And here's the front. You'll see it has a very nice CGI series appearance, really nice printing there, and the nose is just slightly risen there through the plastic. Here's the other side, which is basically the same, and the back, which is kind of plain, but that's alright. Here's the top, and you can see it kind of looks like a toaster. That's where those slides would go inside to the windows. And here's the bottom. Alright, next up is Clarabelle. And you'll see that she has a lot of the same printing as Annie, including, little glass details there, of course, open space. And the face is very nice, too. This reminds me a lot of the classic series. Really like that. Here's the other side. Back. The top. And the majority of them are plastic, but I understand that. And the bottom. Alright, and finally, the final car in this is the Knapford luggage van, you could call it. Basically, it's just meant to move luggage from one side to the other. It has very nice printing there. It says Knapford. It's not really a prototypical car. I don't think there was really trucks that look like this in real life, but it's still interesting. Nice wheel printing there, too. Then here's the other side. The top. You'll see it fits 3 slides inside. And the bottom. And this car is entirely made of plastic. Also included are 2 sets of track adapters, so these will help you connect to the previous Thomas Wood range, and it has some nice brick detail on there that I really like. Gives it a nice touch. And here's the back. Alright, and this is something that I think a lot of Thomas Wood Railway modelers are going to appreciate. These are Y switches, and we've never had a switch like this in the entire Wooden Railway range, at least to my knowledge, and it looks really cool. It is important to note, though, that this has no clickety track grooves on that track. You also get these very nice buffers, and I wouldn't mind having more of these to put on the layout. They're meant for the roof section, but still, it's really cool. Alright, next are the slides. And you'll see here that looks like these people, they're working and doing things like that. You'll see it has a little chair printing. I really like that too. They each tell a story. So the one on the left, they're just going to work, or they're coming back from work. You can see a gentleman sleeping there. The gentleman on the right actually had an apple on the last slide, and he's eating it now. I like how they're telling a story like that. You also see the luggage has different stickers from different places on Sodor. and there's some that have different weather, so some that are, it's raining or it's windy, or even some that are done at night. I really like this slide. This is a printed map or stickered map of the island of Sodor. That looks very, very cool. But this is one of my favorites, because it's filled with so many Thomas references in the newspaper, and of course, the Thomas Tank Engine Railway Series illustration from 1945. Absolutely incredible. I love that so much. Alright, and here's how those slides work with the coaches. You'll see that it looks like they're enjoying their day and going about, maybe even going to work, or coming from work. And then you can reverse the slides if you like, to change it and make it look like they're coming back from their trip. And I think that's a really nice touch. It really makes it feel like you're actually moving people from place to place. And I like how it helps you, like with passenger travel, teaches kids about passengers, traveling on trains, things like that. Just day-to-day stuff. You also see, too, that on the other side, there's only enough slides of people to fit on, so you can either have a full coach, or you can just put them on one side. The other side will have to have luggage. I wish they would have included enough where it would have been enough for all the people on both sides, but oh well. There are the sides, though, for luggage. You can fit them in this nice van here. And luggage fits okay in the coaches, but I prefer them in just the luggage van. Alright, now let's take a look at the station itself. The screws aren't completely in because I didn't have a screwdriver that could do it, but I'll fix that eventually. See the great roof details here that has the false glass on the inside, the Knapford station text, which is a sticker, which I was a little bit disappointed by. Still not bad. You have the stripe printing on the bottom, these signals, which really don't do anything, but they're a nice touch for kids. And then here's the side, and you'll see there's a lot of great printing here, too. There's passengers, little gentleman fighting with a dog over a suitcase, pictures up on the wall, Sir Topham Hatt over on this side with a lamp post. Lots of great details there that really add extra touches to the station and really make it feel like it's alive. On this side, you'll see Sir Topham Hatt in the All Engines Go style with a suitcase and a little signpost pointing you to directions on Sodor. Here's the other side. You can see there's more printing there from the station lobby. And then here's the back, which is kind of plain, but that's okay. I wish that wasn't just a blank piece of wood. I wish they'd put something there, but it's understandable. And then here's the other side. So you have a little elevator there that actually can move. And then here's the top. You'll see that track section on the top there with some nice brickwork, little shrubbery details. And then here's the bottom of the base, too. See, a lot of this is made of solid wood. Here's a better look at the striping, too, and little luggage chute. You also see the great printing around that has the brick detail. I really like that printing. And of course the front of the station again there. And there's also benches all over this layout of the station, so you can have people sit there and like enjoying their day, waiting on trains. I really like that. There's also this little elevator on the side that you can put luggage inside of. We could use it for people too, though. And you just close the little door, and slide it up. Once you do that, you take and load the luggage into the luggage cart on the top. And roll it across. Then you can load it into the top of the luggage chute. Quite easily, I do say. And then you just pull the lever. And there's your luggage. I really like that feature because it shows, like you're actually moving stuff, and it's not just a boring station. You're actually moving things around, and you have jobs to do. All in all, this is an excellent playset. Not only does it include Annie and Clarabelle, who are two key features in the Thomas & Friends universe, but it also provides a fun place for kids to enjoy. You have the awesome luggage movement, you have passengers that you can take and either put in the coaches, or you can have them just sitting enjoying their day. And all in all, it is just such a cool station. In my opinion, this is one of the better models of Knapford that Mattel has ever made, and quite honestly, one of the best in the entire Wooden Railway range. There's just so much to do, and it's something different and fun. It doesn't really stick to exactly what we know of in the CGI era, but it looks enough like that to where I don't mind the new things added. I think the things that they added really add to the station and add to the fun. Now, to be honest with you, I don't like the fact that the car runs on the top of the roof of Knapford Station. Personally, I would have much rather had it be that it was to the side or something, but again, I understand why they had to put it up there because they ran out of room. But you could easily just remove that luggage cart, remove the buffers off the top, pretend that part isn't there, and then you have buffers to use somewhere else on the layout, which is probably something that I'll do. It's also cool because you could add hill track if you have a pre-existing wooden railway collection. You could easily add hill track to the top and then make it that's an extra place where your engines can go. So there's so much, that you can do with this station and really expand on it and add to it. And I think that's what every Thomas Wooden Railway destination should do. It's complete in itself. If you don't get anything else, you have enough there with it. But if you want to expand upon it and grow your world, you can do that too. All in all, this is an absolute winning destination. It's a great destination for Thomas Wooden Railway, it's a great version of Knapford, and I'm just so excited to add this into my collection. Anyway guys, that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think about Knapford in the comments below, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye for now.